Break me out the plastic. How y'all doing, y'all?
Hey.
All right.
Brand new.
I can brand new. Brand new.
Brand new.
I'm chewing gum.
Yeah.
Y'all, thank you for subscribing, like, comment, sharing, and subscribing. Real
Hit
and
that
Raw Media.
notification bell.
Y'all, we almost at 700 subscribers. I remember we just had 2.
That's it.
And that was me. And that was you.
That's it.
Remember, tell everybody. Tell your mama. Tell your daddy. Tell your preacher. Tell your teacher. Tell your sneaky link. Go to Real and Raw Media YouTube. You got to subscribe now.
That's it.
Because if you don't, your TV is going to fall off the wall. How was your day?
My day was pretty good. What about you?
My day was good. I'm chewing this gum. I'm gonna
You smacking. You gonna bite
have to take it out.
You gonna bite your toe.
Y'all better stay away from them fruit-free flavored gums. I think pack that funk. Y'all think y'all breath be smelling good? People are backing up.
What? When it dry
That juicy
out?
fruit.
When it dry out.
And the
that's
yellow
some-
pack, 25-cent pack. Probably ain't 25 cents now. Boy, you about to say?
It's 35 cents now. It's
35
not 25
cents.
no more.
Yeah, shit. What you about to say?
That thing packed that phone.
I think pack the
You chew
funk.
it till it all go.
And they got the cherry flavored and the lemon flavored breath mints. Them Tic Tacs will get you through. I got a story to tell you.
Multicolored pack.
A story to tell you.
Okay, what's the story?
My wife said my breath been stink. We was dating, we was in high school or whatever. I jump in that Chevy Astro, my mom and them white
Chevy
1995 Chevy Astro, the one with the hump on the top. But I had been there rocking coming out Highway 61.
Looking like an RV.
Like an RV in it. Man, we had a TV in the back part of that
It
thing
had
up
curtains
there.
in it.
Yeah, we had little curtains, and we used them curtains a lot. Man, I had that thing rocking going down Highway 61 about 70 miles an hour. But yeah, what I was gonna say?
You had a story.
The story to tell you. What story I had to
You
tell you?
said your breath stink.
Oh yeah, Trina said my breath been stink because mind you, we were in high school or whatever, and I had just got finished eating old Georgia hot. Then I had some piece of pig feet. I figured, that if I just, drink a little cherry Pepsi from the truck stop, and I decided to get a pack of the Wrigley's.
What Wrigley's?
In the yellow pack, the 25-cent. But you say it's 30.
Juicy fruit.
Them juicy fruit, the yellow pack. Everybody know about that yellow pack. Fruit flavor. Man, I put about 2 in my mouth. I thought my breath smelling pretty good. I said, oh yeah, that's all right. Started driving. I got to you. Open the door. I said, oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. What did you say? You remember?
I don't remember.
Well, y'all, listen. Stay away from them fruit flavor gums. You want to stick with the menthol.
Menthol.
I mean, not menthol, that's cigarettes. You want to stick with
minty,
minty, bacon, soda-ish,
something with less
mint,
flavor.
mint. Yeah. Anyway, let me spit this gum up. I got something I want to say.
Okay.
You already see me ripped out the plastic, acting brand new. But y'all,
That plastic ain't ripped.
y'all can chime in if you like. This is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, go ahead.
I've been thinking today.
Lord.
Is it okay if you're a Christian man or Christian woman to have your fiance or your boyfriend or your girlfriend or partner move in with you? I wonder how God feels about that. Well, he said it in the Bible, but I wonder how, your approach or what you believe.
Do you think they should live together?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Here's why. It has little or nothing to do with the Bible other than what we know is right as Christians. So
Fornication.
I would never live with a woman for a couple reasons. One, she had the full authority to kick me out anytime she wants. And when it's like that, I don't like nobody having the authority and the control other than God as to what I do in life.
Okay.
So my approach is no, a man should never move in with a woman.
I would say the same. A woman should never move in with a man, especially if y'all not husband and wife, obviously. But if it's a relationship, you shouldn't be moving in with no man. You don't know his tendencies. You don't know how many people he have coming in and out of his place. You don't know the environment he stays in, and you putting yourself. It's like fish in shark water. That's how I would describe it.
Oh, okay.
You might know the individual, but you don't know the surroundings.
And you also don't know their habits and different things like that.
Right.
What I know nowadays, a lot of people on drugs. Because a lot of the stuff is legalized now. I mean, to be honest, with all fairness, if a person, it is stipulations. Lord, forgive me for telling you this information if I'm wrong. No joke. All jokes aside. I feel like if a person have nowhere else to go, nowhere else to turn, say if their family in a different state or their family just don't deal with them, then of course they got to stay somewhere. So yeah, I feel like God will understand if they can keep it pure. That's gonna be another story, because that's hard. Temptation. You waking up, you see him in the refrigerator, you know, getting some milk or some eggs and make some type of breakfast or sandwich or something.
So y'all
like
a
that.
couple and y'all sleeping in separate bedrooms?
That's gonna be another. That's another issue. That's back to what I'm saying. So the temptation is so high. So back to that DM question. No, bro, don't move in with your girl, and ma'am,
don't move in with him.
Don't move in with him. So yeah,
no,
that's my story, and I'm gonna stick to it.
Yes.
Now let's get to the real meat and potatoes.
Which is
a lot of y'all broke. God told me to tell you because you're too picky. I don't want that job because I got to drive 35 minutes. I got to ride the bus. I got to walk to the bus stop. I got to catch a ride. I got to do this. I got to do that. Listen, if you want to work enough to make a paycheck to take care of your family, then you're a stand-up person.
Right.
But if you keep making excuses, it's only going to get worse because inflation is high, super high.
It's not going this way. It's inflation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so what I believe in my heart is that a person can have the control and authority to do something even if it's not their ideal situation.
Right. It's not always going to be your ideal situation, but it's going to be the right situation because you need income. So you rather be picky to not work at a whatever,
grocery store,
Target, grocery store, whatever.
Buy low, Piggly Wiggly.
It doesn't matter. So you rather be picky.
Stop and Shop.
You rather be picky to say, "Oh, I'm not doing that. Oh, I'm not going to work."
Big Y, wherever.
Wherever the case may be. So you want to be picky because of what it looks like and have no income coming in. But you're trying to be picky.
They'll wait. You can afford to wait if you got the money, the resources, and if you're working on something, and you're basically married or have a relationship with somebody who can cover the slack.
If you have, in all fairness, if you have the resources and you can be picky,
then by all means,
then do that.
Right.
But if you don't, then suck up your pride
and go to work.
Exactly.
Like, you know, I mean,
expense ain't gonna stop.
If anything, it's gonna pile up and get higher. You know. So yeah, that's the thing. The other thing is, I feel like a lot of y'all are broke. Some people are broke.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna call you guys broke because y'all watch us, so therefore you should know better. And if you don't, you will. If you follow us, we'll tell you.
Right.
Okay. What do we know? For those of you watching for the first time, we are debt free.
Yeah.
Meaning we owe no man nothing but love. All of our vehicles are paid for. We have investments. We have retirement funding and this and that and intellectual property and residual income, passive income. We got all that. Royalty income. Yeah, rainy day fund, dip money, everything.
Right.
So this is what we teach you guys. So yeah, again, Black Book of Wealth. My book will be out. The whole book is going to be for sale. I will mail it to you. For those who want PDF, we can make that happen as well.
Right.
Price undetermined, but I'm not going to, charge your arm and leg, but it'll be enough to be like, oh, wow, I can buy a soda and a pack of labs. Or I can get me a sandwich. Yeah, I can get a sandwich or something. I appreciate them. I love them for supporting or whatever, but it's great information that would help them 1,000, 2,000% over.
Right.
So if you spend $50 or $20 or a course, $100, $500, whatever.
That'd be nothing.
That'd be nothing because you're going to make that back probably your first 30 days.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to tell you everything you need to know.
You have all that and more.
Step by step. No secrets, no surprises. everything the bank don't want you to know, the federal government don't want you to know.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you everything because I don't have a responsibility and obligation to them.
No.
I got to do what God lay on my heart, and I don't want to be the person who knows something
and don't inform
the people. So yeah, like I said, a lot of you broke because you don't want to work a job, you don't feel interesting or pressed to work, because if you need a job, you work anywhere. The other thing was pay.
Right.
Well, I'm worth $30 an hour. My old job used to pay me $35 an hour or $15 an hour. This job want to pay me $12. That ain't nothing.
Right.
That's not true. You got to start somewhere.
Right.
Don't be, weary of humble and small beginnings. It'll grow. So yeah, that's what I got to say about that. And just keep pressing forward. The other thing is, some of y'all is listening to the wrong people. Some of y'all are hanging with the wrong people. Let me explain something to y'all. I had a problem with this, and I'm not ashamed to tell y'all guys this. Before we became debt free, I always figured in my mind, if I got good credit,
right,
I just can get a loan, a new credit card. Right. I can take a cash advance, use my points. You would never have more points to get cash based off what you spend.
Nope.
That's a fact.
Nope.
It's been times in the past, and I can name some numbers because sometimes my wife don't like me to call numbers, but my number's way different than yours. But let's say, hypothetically, if it's $1,000 spent a week,
right,
on office supplies, well, it's tax deductible, but you're not gonna get that back until the end of the year, and then probably
you only get a percentage
February,
of what you spent.
Yeah, it's not fully tax deductible.
You ain't getting the whole thing back.
Same thing with cars, rental cars. Your personal automobiles, was it used for your business? Yes. Will you get all of your mileage that you can itemize? No. The goal is to break even. Yeah, cool.
Right.
But for those of you who think if you get a tax return that, you know what? Oh, wow, I'm getting some money. No, the government use and invest your money. So yeah, back to what I said. Don't be picky.
Right.
Work where you can work. Invest your money, save your money. Stop being around people who give you the wrong information. Credit cards is not a good situation. I can hear somebody in the spirit now, and they thinking exactly how, because I was a knucklehead. You know what? Credit cards ain't bad. You can use credit cards to make money. True. But in the long run, once you get a certain amount of money, let's just say, I got to talk some numbers. I know you don't like this. Let's just say in the past, I would buy $5,000 worth of inventory.
Right.
Let's just say it's sneakers from a vendor. I would tell you and the rest of our team, we can make $15,000.
Right.
I put it on my credit card, or you put it on one of yours, or one of our children put it on one of theirs, or however, and we can just split the money like that.
Right.
Put everybody on in that regard. But it never works out how you plan it.
No.
So you got to have a backup plan to the backup plan. So what would happen is all the inventory wouldn't sell the same time. Eventually you would sell it, and then sometimes you get stuck with it. But problem would be every customer, if you're dealing with the online space, e-commerce versus direct to consumer, I'll tell you a little bit of that too. That's going to be in the book. It's not going to like the product. Someone will wear it.
Yep, and return it.
They would take a picture with your brand new camera, your brand new Nokia, your DSLR. You remember that?
Yep. They purchased it, received it, went and took the pictures at the wedding.
Downloaded,
and left
put it on their website and everything. Left the SD card in there.
SD card with all the pictures.
All the pictures. We were flipping through like that. I see a couple naked ladies in here. Oh, hold up here. Oh, okay.
What kind of wedding was this?
Bachelor party.
I guess so.
Yeah, I mean, bachelor party.
But they responded back saying that the camera didn't work.
And got a full refund. We were stuck with the product. So this is what I'm saying. If you're looking at it like that and you think I don't know what I'm talking about, I'm telling you, you will get stuck. If you use your credit card to buy business supplies or to make an investment that you think you're going to liquidate or your points going to cover, it's never going to add up like that. I'm telling you now.
You have to spend a lot.
You're going to have to spend a lot of money. If you spend $100,000
You get 1,000.
At 3 or 4%, well, some of them say, well, I got 5% or 10% cash back. Do the math.
Yeah.
So then if you get $5,000 or $10,000 back in the run of a year, you got to spend a whole $100,000. I had somebody actually say, yeah, I got a $100,000 credit card or $50,000 credit card. That's great, but Lord, if you fall behind and you work in a regular job, you probably don't make $100,000. 90% of the people don't make in the USA is proven.
You're right. What
over $80,000 a year?
That might
household.
Yeah, with that.
I'm talking about
you ain't gonna get no credit card
traditional.
for $100,000.
The average person, unless they lie on their application, but the Fed's been cracked down on that because you got to have tax returns and income statements. If you don't, I'm telling you right now, eventually, even if it takes 2, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, they're going to say, wait a minute, you got a credit card, but your tax returns are showing this, but you said this. I'm telling you, I done been down that road too. But back to the points, you got to say.
Your tax return showed $35,000 and you got a credit for $100,000.
A credit card for $100,000. I know somebody who I helped got a, I mean, I know somebody got a credit card, $50,000 of funding, and them, they make $4,800 a year. And I help them spend some of that money. What? Man, I liquidate that thing so quick. That's another thing in my book. I'm gonna tell you step by step how to liquidate the credit cards, and I'm gonna be charged with 10%.
Wait a minute.
Ooh.
Wait a minute.
No cash advance fee.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna tell you all that too. Get my book, Black Book of Wealth. I'm gonna tell you about all
Hold
that.
up now.
Man, we've been on shopping sprees.
40
Sprees, eating pizza, buying cars, rentals.
Wait a minute.
Every day was Christmas. Every day was like Sunday. Every day was like Sunday.
Wait a minute.
Ain't no after why. Every day, live it up. But Lord, when that bill came, this particular lady said, huh? You help me pay? I mean, spend it? You gonna help me pay? How much? What's the least you can pay? Boy, that's black people for you right there. Oh, what the lowest I can do? Hey, listen, you need to call them. I got to do that now. Wait the last minute.
I know this due today, but
I know it due today, but can we do?
extend it because
We get extension on this thing yet?
how my pay set up.
No, sir.
I can't do that right now.
I'm telling you, just like when we was broke, I get back on subject, keep me on subject because I'm hungry too, okay? Just like we are broke, I tell a light, remember, look at previous videos, go on YouTube, subscribe, Real and Raw Media, okay?
Yes.
You'll hear the story. Actually, watch all the videos if you can, just binge watch. Just put it on playlist and go through. We were so broke one time, I had called a light company. I said, ma'am, I need an extension. I said, I ain't got no money. I don't know when the next paycheck coming in, I ain't working. Sir, you already been on the hardship. Your wife already been on the hardship program. Oh, and your daughter, I said, well, which one was on the hardship program too? Y'all, this brings me to say, y'all better stop putting all these bills in your 2-year-old child name. That's why they credit jacked up. Now,
Wait a minute.
back to what I've been saying.
Go
To
ahead.
your normal programming. What I say?
You was talking about the bills.
I said, we were so broke, the light bill lady had told us, sir, there's nothing we can do. You're exhaust
Everything.
the extension. Right, you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
And there's nothing we can do because if you don't have that money,
chunk.
come 12 o'clock tomorrow,
That's how it's gonna be.
you're going to be in the dark. Better buy some candles. But boy, we used to look good. Boy, we was looking good now.
But what?
What? Go in the store, man. Should go in Nordstrom somewhere and swipe it. Oh, go ahead. Y'all want to go to TGI Friday? Everybody. No, we used to eat so much.
Y'all think we eat now?
Man, shoot. We used to get tired of eating. Everybody know I ain't want to go to the restaurant today. We done went to 4 restaurants in one day.
I don't
Man,
feel like
shoot.
I don't feel like sitting down no more.
But oh, how things change. But
Yeah.
if you're still watching what I'm saying, in all fairness,
She said it wasn't nothing she could do.
the lady said when nothing she can do.
And
So
so what
I
you did?
end up,
What you do?
because all the credit cards maxed out and stuff,
So what you did?
which is why you need to have a rainy day fund. What I did was ask some family. I'm going to put all of them on blast. I'm going to pray for you. Well, God ain't write no checks. Last time I checked, he going to work through some people that going to bless you. Well, I'm going to pay for you. Maybe you should have planned better. I don't want to hear that. So what we did, you might ask?
So you should have paid.
I sell everything except my drawers. I look around the house. Oh, extra TV, okay. take a picture, Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, or extra video game console. Okay, that are shoes we did. We had to do. So leave them credit cards alone. You could be responsible with them. Yeah, we do have some credit cards, but if you got cash, have it as your number one priority, especially if it's a big purchase. That's what I was saying. So
yes.
Number 3, why some of you guys are broke, is because y'all just lazy. You don't want to work, and if you work a job, you quit come close to tax time. You just want to work
just
long
to get
enough
that credit.
Just to get that earned income credit. Y'all done figured it out.
That additional
child tax credit and the additional tax credit.
That's it.
That EDIC, yeah.
EDIC.
And then the other thing,
EITC.
Yeah, whatever it's called.
Earned income tax
But
credit.
we used to look forward to that too.
Yeah.
But here's the problem.
We ain't got no more dependents.
We ain't got no more dependents. Yeah, we got a lot of people dependent.
But we ain't got
none
more that we can claim.
So what I'm saying to y'all can do a lot of things, but you gotta not be lazy.
That's it.
No particular order. Okay, first thing I said was what?
You can't be picky.
Can't be picky. Just get a job. Start from there. Number 2.
2 was?
Don't worry about your wage. You can't compare them apples to apples.
No.
Okay?
And number 3?
And number 3,
you can't be lazy.
You can't be lazy.
You just gotta
those
get up
3
there
things.
and do.
And for those living off credit cards, I'm telling you, we did it. And if you cannot borrow your way into being rich or out of,
you gotta pay them off.
You got to do it. You gotta.
First of all, you gotta.
That interest.
Right.
Woof.
Jesus. And then when you make the minimum payments, they take the payment and then charge you the interest on top of the payment that you just made.
And then the thing about that,
so it's like you never made a payment.
Right, and them doggone title loans was the worst.
What?
We used to do them things. Everything I'm saying, we done been there, done they got the award. And them paydays loans, oh Lord, have mercy.
You can't catch up.
It's hard, because then I had got to the point, you was pregnant with the babies then, who are now our adult children, if you're tuning in. As soon as I get my check, I used to go to the bank, cash the check, write a check to the check cashing, please. It was $540. They give me $500 back. I lost the $40, and then the next week I get paid again. I give them another $540, give them the $500 back.
Yep.
Write another check, give me another $40. Then they tell me this time, I mean, we can't give you $500. Why? Because the system won't let me override it. So now they give you $350, $400 back. So I lost the $40. Now the other $150. And the next week I still need that. Stay away. I'm telling you, y'all have to. Y'all never seen this approach ever in the finances. I'm gonna make you laugh in that book. I'm gonna make you kind of want to shed some tears, and I'm gonna let you know where God had brought us from to where we at now. We in the land of milk and honey.
Let you know you can do it as well.
And you can drink coffee all day.
Every day.
Every day. You can let your lights burn every day, all day.
Turn them off.
Even with it being daytime. Because I clear.
No winter protection.
There's a couple people in our house that refuse to cut the light off and the TVs off.
Night and day.
Night and day. They burning right now. God almighty. I would show you, but I don't want y'all to.
They burning right now.
But y'all, listen. Go to YouTube. Real and Raw Media.
Like, share, comment, subscribe.
Remember, you can do everything that you want to do.
And you don't let anybody say anything different.